You guys have the privilege of watching Coach Cheryl Harrington and
Oh no, oh you bet. Oh lordy.
my
Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. Okay, folks, some of you probably already knew this. Okay, Cris Cyborg is training with Paige Van Zant. Okay, she's training with her. Now, people probably asking, well, why would Cyborg train with Paige? Paige is a hype job. Paige is hyped up by the UFC. Absolutely, okay? They'll put Paige Van Zant on a billboard in a minute. They will. And this girl really hadn't shown much. I mean, now you've seen some flashes of what she could be, okay? I just think the UFC, I think they pushed Paige too soon. I mean, that's my honest opinion. I don't think Paige ever really had a chance to really develop. Okay? I think they pushed her too soon because I'm just being honest, okay? She blonde hair, blue eyes, and they pushed it, okay? Because that sells in the UFC. That's just where the money is, okay? And they figured, okay, well, let's see if she can really handle herself. And when they figured out, oh, she can't handle herself, you see, I guarantee you, I don't know if Cyborg volunteered this. You know what? It's almost like this. It's like why Amanda Nunes and Cyborg, they just don't get it. They don't get it. I bet your representative from the UFC called and said, listen, Cyborg, could you take Paige up under your wing, listen, the kid is still green behind the ears and she needs some help. And, I'm sure Cyborg, the reason why she would do it, think about this. Really think. Cyborg ass about to get suspended. Okay, folks, that's just how it is. She about to get suspended. It's going to be a heavy suspension. And let me tell you something. Something got to pay the bills. And Cyborg probably making a nice little chunk of change to go in here, tap dance with this girl a little bit, pop in the head a few times, slap on the ass a few times and say, hey, you're doing a good job. And then that's it. I'm telling you. Okay? She probably they're going to pay her well. If I'm Cyborg and if I'm thinking, okay, I ain't going to be fighting for damn near a year, how am I going to pay bills? This is what I'll be doing. Selling myself. Expertise, okay? And Paige went to the best of the business. I'm sorry, Cris Cyborg is the best women's MMA fighter on the planet, okay? Bar none. She's the best women's MMA fighter on the planet. I don't think you put her in the cage with anybody. I don't think they beat her. It's just not going to happen. I even think Cyborg can beat Gabby Garcia, the heavyweight that she trained with. Matter of fact, I think Cyborg would murk her. Folks, that's just how it is. Okay? That's how good Cris Cyborg is. And people, oh, it was steroid this, steroid that. Listen, now, stop, okay? She done already served a suspension. If you want to bring up the steroids, then, put Chael Sonnen in your tongue too, okay? Put Chael Sonnen in the same sentence. Put a lot of these other people that use these steroids in the same sentence, okay? That's how it is. And, also, too, you heard Cris Cyborg talking about, hey, yeah, I wouldn't mind working with Ronda, which, I don't know, man. They got this compassionate side, and for what? These folks, they don't care about them. And they just don't get it, man. The UFC, they use up fighters like this. They use them up. They don't use them, they use them up. And see, when they use them up and they realize that they ain't a bit of good anymore, they throw them away anyway because that's really what they want to do. They really don't want to promote these type fighters. But they go in and they do the dirty work for them and, get them known, and they get little to no peanuts for it, and then that's it. And Cris Cyborg probably thought about the monetary opportunity of having a training camp with Ronda Rousey. She thought about that. This girl got bills to pay. And when you got a lot of bills to pay, you start doing stuff. Like Cris Cyborg, she run an exercise class. She do speaking engagements. I mean, she do a lot of different things, to make the ends meet, okay? I don't knock her. I don't knock her at all. I just don't. This girl need money, okay, folks? That's just how it is, okay? She got to pay for her training. She got to pay her bills. I mean, she got stuff. She got, things she want. And, Cris Cyborg ain't a big spender. She can't afford to. I'm being honest. This is one of the biggest women's MMA stars on the planet. But she's almost nearly financially struggling. And I'm not saying I know all of her finances, but, even Cris put it out there, in her documentary, she put it out there before that, at times she struggled financially. And she doing what she got to do. Okay, she doing what she got to do to survive. Honestly, if Cris lived in Brazil and if she sent her money home to Brazil, she would probably, you know what? She'd probably be rich right now. Like, she'd be rich because in Brazil, the American dollar holds a lot of weight. Okay? She'd be rich. Folks, that's just how it is. That's just the way that is. But, I ain't knocking Cyborg. Look, Cyborg, go make that money. Go make you some money. Go make some money because you're probably going to be on the shelf for a long time. Okay? Matter of fact, you might as well start training some of these girls. These USA girls, start training. They can't fight no way. I'm just saying, you got a lot of girls in the USA that can't fight. They can't. And most of them scared of Cyborg anyway. They are. They ain't going to get in the octagon with her. You got plenty of girls from the USA that don't want no parts of Cyborg. And I done called this down the line. I done called it like I see it. Okay? Now, you got some. I'll give them this, okay? At least people like Leslie Smith, at least they had the guts to get in with Cris Cyborg from America. At least she had the guts to say, okay, I'll get in there. Okay? But these other people, you got Holly Holm. They don't want no parts of Cyborg. I'm telling you. Because if she ever stepped in that octagon with Cris Cyborg, her ass going on that wall of shame, that wall of destruction, she going on that wall of destruction real quick. And see, I know when I say this don't make a lot of Holly Holm fans. It don't make y'all happy. Folks, I'm just telling it like it is, okay? But Cyborg could make a lot of money. She could. Go train some of these darn hype jobs. Train them. Hell, go get paid. Everybody else getting paid. Everybody else making money. Everybody. Then you start like the Cyborg Gym of ass whoopings. Yeah, that's a catchy title. The Cris Cyborg Gym of ass whoopings. Man, please, that thing will be a hit. Everybody be in that gym. Everybody named Mama will be in that gym. Cyborg don't know how marketable she is, man. She don't know her value. She just don't know her value. I don't know, man. But you guys tell me what you think. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. Right on.